Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins. Exclusive interviews with people who have claimed that they've learned how to summon UFOs from the man himself, Robert Bingham. Now let's get to Fausto Perez first.
Hello, I'm Fausto Perez. I'm a phlebotomist. What got me into UFOs was around last year when I was a lifeguard. I had a lot of free time on my hands and I would Google UFO videos. And I found one video of a UFO sighting in Mexico City in 2005 where it was hundreds of UFOs and hundreds of people recorded it. From there I found a video of a man named Robert Bingham off of a channel called Third Phase of the Moon, thanks to Blake Cousins. And off that channel I saw the same UFOs that I saw in Mexico City. From there, in the same video, they said that he was planning to do an event in MacArthur Park, which is about 30 minutes from where I live, or 20 minutes. So I was definitely interested in going to see if this was real or legit. So I went over there, I took my telescope, a camera, and I was ready to see if it was real. And sure enough, after he showed up, called, I saw the orbs that he got to come to the park. What made me wanting to start summoning it myself was just a curiosity to see if it would actually show up when I called it, and then more so to prove to myself that it was actually something up there, because if not, it could just be somebody sending up balloons, and then doing it myself I would prove that it was actually something up there, because I'm not setting anything up, so it makes it more reassurance for me to know what it is. What do I think they are? I think it's something positive. It's helped me out. I've learned some things from it. It actually gave me some tricks that I used to help myself, like just by praying I can just get rid of a headache or any pain from my ulcer, acid reflux, just by the single thought. Unlike before, I'd be stuck with it for minutes or hours at a time. Two-step process I usually do to get a call. First I gotta, well, this is before any of this, I guess this is a three-step process. First I focus, I have to clear my mind, concentrate, direct myself upwards, and I send a mental message first for anything that's out there, and they can hear this message to come to my location. And after you say that, you kind of got a visual mental picture of the location you're at. Like if you could go on Google Earth and see exactly how you get to your house, you do that in your mind. After you do that, you say, show me, give me a sign that you're up there, show me yourself, and then you stare at the sky for about 5 to 10 minutes.
As we're interviewing Mr. Fausto Perez, he notices something strange in the sky.
Check it out right now. Something just came out of thin air. It's two orbs showing themselves. They're staying right next to each other. Staying right next to each other. Appeared out of thin air.
Fausto Perez will have his camera ready as always. The power of Robert Bingham is spreading, and now we're going to go off to Mr. Jim Martin, another man who claims he has the knowledge that he has learned from the man who summons UFOs, Robert Bingham.
This is Jim Martin. Today we are shooting our interview for the episode on UFO summoning and Robert Bingham. We're here at the wonderful Rock Park, going over some details of summoning, how I met Robert on this new Third Phase of Moon exclusive. What got me into UFOs? A number of experiences I had when I was a kid. I had a couple different missing time moments growing up. And then, honestly, I started tuning into Third Phase of Moon last year, reignited my passion. I met Robert, and the rest is history. I'm hooked. The most interesting sighting I've seen with Robert was probably during our second lesson in Alhambra. He summoned, as he usually does when we start our sessions, and not about 30 seconds later we saw a really large red craft in the sky. I managed to capture quite a bit of footage of it, and it sailed very smoothly all the way across our point of view and into the mountains. The most interesting event I've ever personally witnessed was most recently last Sunday. It was a morning like every other. I woke up, did my routine, my normal summon, and within a few minutes, a couple different craft showed up. It's the first time I'd ever really captured a couple different objects at once, interacting with each other.
Now, the first exclusive Skype interview that I had with Mr. Robert Bingham, April 6th, 2012.
This guy has exposed me to certain things that I thought were fantasy. Basically, when he calls UFOs, they basically come out of the sky, out of a clear blue sky. You see unidentified flying object that you've never seen before in your entire life. It's just unbelievable. After I met Robert, he just happened to move into my building. After I met him, he exposed me to, I want to say, maybe 70 or 80 different UFOs within 2 weeks time. They've been following me since I was exposed to them by him. They've been following me pretty much everywhere I go. I see them.
Mark, so you tell us here at Third Phase of Moon, if I were to be lucky enough to hang out with Robert any day of the week, just for an hour, you could actually summon a UFO and we could actually capture it on camera?
Yes, on camera. Not one, not two, many. Many.
So Robert, you're going to be sharing us an exclusive video for the first time on YouTube. Viewers for the first time are going to see this around the world. Can you share this picture that you photographed? Apparently you say that there are pilots in this UFO photograph.
There's a pilot. To tell you the truth, I never really believed in UFOs.
Well, can you share it with us now?
Until I met Robert.
Yes, I can.
This guy has exposed me to certain things that I thought
Actually,
were
I
fantasy.
was waiting with my camera for this type of photo, which I'm always waiting, but they actually came and I caught this photo, which is right here is a ball turret and it looks like a laser. Over here on this side is I think the pilot, and he has his hand on this green panel, which is I think the flight controls.
All right, Robert, can you give us a brief summary in your history in regards to the phenomenon?
Okay, the phenomenon is, the way I would describe it is that when they came around me and fed me enough, like if they were breastfeeding me, not so that I won't overload. And then they gradually exposed me to bigger and better things, and which I would say would be baby food. And this was over a long time period, and now they're giving me meat. What I mean is so I can handle it. I figured that if I got too much exposure, what they actually showed me over this time, I probably would have went, flipped. Discern that they're not here to harm us, because they can harm us anytime they want. They are here to enlighten us, I think, and that to the fact that we are not alone.
Hey Mark, so how did you come across Third Phase of Moon?
I was just on the internet looking at other sightings to see if I could familiarize myself with what I've been seeing. So when I came across your videos, I actually saw a connection. Wait a minute, I'm like, that's exactly what I'm seeing. So I saw a couple of clips that you had up there were what I've been looking at the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks actually.
I was actually waiting for it with my camera ready to go, and it appeared maybe about 400 feet high and maybe about a block away.
So Robert and Mike, I want to assure you, when you release these photos to us exclusively at Third Phase of Moon, we're going to give it our best opportunity to get it out to the world. We receive over 100,000 hits a day, and we have multimedia sources throughout the world to show our videos and photographs. So I want to assure you that you're in a great place to get your story out and not get it suppressed before you even had a chance.
I feel the time is right for the world to know that this is real, and that we better find out what they really want us to know. I believe that they want to warn us of maybe even a meteor, the dark star coming. there's something happening, and we better put our resources to figure it out. Don't dwell on that doomsday thing. You know, you got to have faith and believe, and that's what's going to save us.
Well, the photograph that you sent us is absolutely amazing, and you've invited us at Third Phase of Moon and a camera crew to come and visit you at your residence to take a look at some more of your exclusive photos on location there, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, this is an absolute fantastic opportunity for the world and us and the YouTube viewers to see firsthand on how we operate and investigate UFOs caught on video and photographs from around the world. My name's Blake Cousins. If you've captured anything, you contact us via Skype or Twitter. We'll see you next time.